The Bully Girl Magazine podcast is your dog-eared audio destination, bookmarking the most compelling tales and insights from the vast canine universe. While we passionately dive into the world of bully breeds, dispelling myths, offering training tips, and discussing breed standards, our scope isn't limited. We cast our net wide to encompass a diverse range of dog breeds, ensuring no tale is left untold. Enhanced by expert interviews and inspiring stories, this podcast is a beacon for responsible ownership and breed education. It's where bully breed enthusiasts meet the broader dog-loving community, fostering unity, understanding, and shared joy in every bark and wag. So whether you're out walking your dog or listening at home, be sure to enjoy the show and keep coming back. Hi, I'm Lisa Davis. So glad you are listening or watching the Bully Girl Magazine podcast. Joining us today is Gary Pope, the owner of King Pope Kennels in Maryland. Gary breeds American Bullies, a breed that he fell in love with for their unique look and loving personalities. And he is holding such a beautiful puppy today. Gary, welcome to you and your puppy to the Bully Girl Magazine podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great to have you on. Tell us about this beautiful puppy.
He's 4 weeks old. He's a male. He's off my boy, 3 times champion Sir Sincere, and my female, So Bizarre. She's a champion Brim daughter, and he's a grand champion Shamrock son.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, does he have a name?
No, not yet. The kids just call him Chubs.
Oh, that's cute. I'd like to call him Smush, and he will be my Smushy. I think I stole that from Finding Dory or Finding Nemo or something like that. At any rate, I always ask each guest the same first two questions. The first one is, does your dog do something funny, quirky, or different? And it can be any of your dogs.
Oh yes. His father, his name's Sincere, and his name matches him. His personality.
Oh,
He's super chill, but you know what I'm saying, once you get him hyped up, yeah, he'll get crazy. He's 100 pounds and he'll knock you over.
oh no. That cracks me up. And then the second question is two parts. When did your love of dogs begin? And then when did your love of bully breeds in particular begin?
Well, my mother had dogs whole time growing up and stuff like that, so we had different litters and stuff like that growing up. But first time I seen a bully, I just kind of fell in love with it. Like I had bull terriers first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they super goofy. I mean, they'll run up and down the steps and do 360s right in front of you and all types of stuff. And but when I seen the bullies, I was like, man, you know what I mean? It's like a super pit bull, and they way more docile and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I kind of switched from the bull terriers over to the American bullies.
Yeah, I've heard bull terriers are a handful.
Yeah, they
What?
can be a little hot. They can be yeah.
Do they have a really strong drive?
Oh yeah, they super fast. I mean, they even the way they run, it's almost like a rabbit. They different. They
Yeah.
definitely.
And they're so interesting looking. My husband loves the look. I have to be honest. I'm all about the pit bull and the American bully. I like those faces better. But there is something unique for sure about the bull terrier. And they do seem like fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely fun. You just gotta pay attention.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
in the blog post on www.bgmwarehouse.com, it says that you take the health of your breeding dogs very seriously. Talk to us about this and then tell us what health checks are done.
Yes, we get checked for heart murmurs when the puppy's around 6 weeks old or so. We get them all health checked, and every puppy that comes out of here comes with a health certificate and everything from my vet, all up to date on shots and stuff like that. And we do a lot of supplements to help with everything, like glycosamine and different stuff to help the bone developments.
Right.
And yeah, because we try to strive on the health of the dogs. I want dogs that can run all day, be outside in 90-degree weather, 20 degrees. They should be able to do it all.
Oh, I love that. Now, talk to us about how you socialize your puppies.
Uh, we take them all over Tractor Supply House, Lowe's, Home Depot, any stores that allow dogs in there. We take them with us, and we'll start them off pretty early, like around about 8, 9 weeks, and yeah, we'll have them on a leash,
Oh,
already
people
going.
must go crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It'll take us double the time in whatever store we at just to get there, just to get to where we're trying to get to.
I bet. Now, what do you feed your dogs?
Right now I feed Costco brand, the Kirkland.
Oh, nice. I've
Yeah, I
heard good
use
things about that.
yes, decent price, and all the foods, whatever flavor you get, the first ingredient's always whatever it says on the bag.
Oh, good.
So it's not like a powder or a meal or anything like
Right.
that.
Yeah, that's really good to know. Now, what's your favorite bloodline?
Well, I have a lot of Lucky, Luciano. So, and you know what I'm saying, Dax is his father.
Yeah.
And but my female Bazaar that I just brung in, she's like about to be 3, I think now.
Mm.
She's a Brim daughter, so that's Grim and Rocco. So I'm incorporating that with my lucky stuff. I bred to a lot of Grand Champion dogs, so I use like Grand Champion Jaws. So he's 2 times Chumper
Yeah.
and like Lycan and stuff. I used Grand Champion Stacks. He's 2 times Bistro, so I got some of the old school blood.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm just trying to make my own little mix. And but it's been working so far. My last 4 breedings have all produced champions.
Wow, that's incredible. Speaking of that, in the article, you talk about how you currently show some of your dogs, including your ABKC, UKC, and ICBR champion, Sir Sincere. And you mentioned him earlier. Tell us a little bit more about him.
He was my first male production that I ever kept. Like I've done 2 breedings before his, and I just didn't like what I got out
Mm.
of it. And so one of the males I did keep, his name was Mayhem, and he was cool or whatever. But I ended up letting him go. Then we came across Shamrock because first I was going to use a dog named um, Grand Champion Silver Surfer.
Oh,
He's a demon boy son, and but some things happened, whatever. Then we found Shamrock, and boom, so we made Sincere. And first time I took him to like a little fun show was actually my first time going to a fun show, and people fell in love with him,
I
and
bet.
it just kind of took off from there. Like I
Oh,
wasn't really
cool.
going to go into the shows really. I just was trying to produce some nice dogs. But once people seen them, it was like, man, you got to put them in the ring. And
Yeah,
here we are now.
I bet. It must be really satisfying too.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
oh
Yeah.
yeah. We got. I mean, I could send you a picture of the ribbons and stuff. I haven't. I don't think I sent you that, but with all those ribbons I got, we got way more blank spots. You know what I mean? We took a lot of
Yeah.
L's, you know what I'm saying, to get there. But
Right.
yeah, so a lot
Oh,
of a
that's
lot of
really
travel
exciting.
time.
I bet. I bet. Now, what is a fun show for people who are new to the bully world?
A fun show is like it's pretty close to like a sanctioned show. It's just the point. You don't get any points. It's not really going really towards like becoming a champion or anything like that.
Right.
To me, it's more of like a getting the dogs exposure, bringing, you know what I'm saying, a nice show to the community. And, you know what I'm saying, you can have the kids out. A lot of times they have like the moon bounce and stuff like that for the kids,
Oh,
face painters and
fun.
stuff. And yeah, it gives confidence to guys that just haven't stepped into the real dog show ring yet, and helps them to progress and get that confidence and get the dog practice to step into that real dog show ring.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really good. I'd love to go. I'd love to go to both. I haven't been to a fun show or a regular show, so I definitely want to go. Now, Gary, tell us, how do we get a pup from you and take us from the start to the finish?
Um, I have my Instagram is King Pope Kennels. My Facebook is King Pope Kennels. Anybody can message me anytime. I'm working on the website now and stuff. But just, I mean, you can message me, see the availability, and get on the waiting list. If we don't have anything available right now, we always have something, you know what I'm saying, coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can always hook you up. We're
I'm
not
just
sure if he's gonna be available now yet.
Oh, I'm just smiling. Could you lift him up a little higher? Like almost put him up by your shoulder. There he is. Hi, baby. Okay, again, I say this every show. If you're listening, that's great. If you're out walking your dog, if you're driving in your car, but when you have a chance, you need to go to YouTube and just type in Bully Girl Magazine podcast because you need to see these puppies. I mean, this one, I just want to boop its nose so badly. He looks like such a cuddle bug.
Uh-huh.
Does he love to cuddle?
Oh yeah.
And you have children, correct?
Yes, I have
And
3 daughters.
okay,
So that's another
nice.
thing. Like with the temperament of the dogs, that's one of the major things that I pay attention to. I want to see the males in person that I use and stuff like that, and make sure they're not a. I don't want to kill her. I don't want to breed to a mean dog. I mean,
No. And the thing is about the bullies is they have such gentle temperaments. There you are, honey. It's good
oh yeah,
exercise. Just lift that baby right up there. Oh my goodness, look at you. And I think that's what, people don't get is that these dogs are really gentle and sweet.
oh yeah. Like my youngest used to ride on Sincere's back and all types of stuff. He would just let her do whatever, grab his face, and I mean, he would just sit there, just
Yeah, my pit bull Blue is like that. You can have 20 kids literally poking him and petting him
oh
and
yeah,
And he just sits there. He'll literally lay down and take it all in. He loves it.
Oh
He
yeah, I
just
take them
loves
to the
it.
soccer games and stuff like that. The
Yeah.
kids have, and yeah, it'd be
It's
20 kids over there messing with them.
it's so nice. Now, do you have things you enjoy doing when you're not breeding and training American bullies?
Uh, I have I mean, I'm a like a carpenter. I make stack
Oh,
boxes for people,
nice.
and like I, you know, what I'm saying, do their logos and all that stuff, hand painted and
Right.
everything, and whelping boxes. I build those for people, and I do remote control cars.
Oh, fun. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to do that. I was a kid in the 70s, and I remember we would take those orange tracks at those rubber.
Hmm.
You're young.
No,
I'm
I'm 45.
okay, so you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about then. And we'd stick them together in my brother's drawers, and we'd have the little Hot Wheels. And to me, that was like the most exciting thing.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like, I think a remote control car sounds a lot more fun. So I might
Oh
have to
yeah.
check that
Mine's do
out.
like 60, 70 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, where do
Yeah.
you do it? Like on the
Uh,
street or a
yeah. I live
driveway
in.
or?
I got like 2 acres, so I got like I got a little bit of space to do it out there. Or I
Oh
take it to
my
the field
God.
somewhere, the little park.
That sounds so incredibly fun. Now, do you have any mentors or people that you look up to in the bully world?
Oh yeah. Felix Guzman is one of them. Mr. Cavante, uh, Tone Roland, um, Hannah, uh, her husband, what's his name? Well, I talked to Sam Lean. I talked to a bunch of guys, you know what I mean, but I don't, it's not like Felix is definitely the one, you know what I mean? Like he's
Right.
my main one, and I talk to him quite often, and
That's awesome.
he don't hold nothing back. I can tell you that.
Now, what advice do you have for people who want to go into breeding? What are some of the things that they really need to think seriously about?
uh, Patience is a virtue.
Hmm.
Everybody's, it seems like just too many people want to be a superstar instantly and think they're
Right.
just gonna buy their way into the bullies. I mean, you kind of really got to be patient and kind of know what your end goal is going to be, and do don't breed for convenience.
Right.
Like just because the dog's in your state or just because he's going to do a puppy back deal with you or whatever. I mean, sometimes that might not be the actual best breeding for your program.
Right. And it's expensive to
Yeah, it's
get started,
definitely,
isn't it?
yes, especially if you messing with grand champions and stuff. Average stud fee's probably gonna, what, I say cheap, it's gonna be like 2,000 and up. I'm
Oh,
saying like a
wow.
zero, or zero's probably 6,500 right now. Shamrock's probably pretty close. Grim is at $25,000 right now.
Like I know, I was like, okay, that's
Yeah,
out
so
of
they,
my price
yeah,
range, but
yeah.
all righty. That's incredible. That's amazing. Now, what do you do when somebody wants to rehome a pup? Do you say no? Like, is it in the contract like the dog would go back to you?
Uh, yes, I would prefer the dog comes back to me unless they have uh picked out and we've, you know what I'm saying, confirmed that this is going to be
Right.
a good situation for the dog. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I try to almost take care of that before I even sell somebody a puppy.
That's good.
Like I try to, you know what I'm saying, ask them certain questions like, oh, well, you're in an apartment, or, you know what I'm saying, if you did
Right.
this, and, you know what I'm saying, making sure, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not setting the puppy up for failure.
Exactly. Yeah, see
Yeah.
that's really
Like it doesn't matter
important.
if you got the money or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to set the puppy in the apartment and you already got five, six dogs and 10 kids and all this, you know what I'm saying? Nah,
No,
we're
no,
good. We're good.
no. Have you ever had to turn people away?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I like to hear
And
that, right?
for stud fees too. Like
Mm,
I probably denied just as many breedings as I done with my males.
okay. Yeah, see, I
And
think
it's
that's
like
really
it's
good.
nothing personal. It's
Of
just
course.
I mean it's just sometimes I'll prefer the people to a different dog. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like I won't just be like, no, you know what I'm saying, you can't breed to them, this and that. I'm like, man, well I don't think this might be the right match. Maybe this dog or this dog might be a better match for your female.
Right. Now, do you ever just have people come and they just want pets? They don't want to show them. They
Oh
just
yeah.
want a
I
family
just
pet.
had one
That's what
go
I
out to New
want.
York, out New York not too long ago. So I sell those a lot cheaper. And especially depending on the person, like I know the person that's their one and only dog, or maybe this second dog or something like that. They got a couple kids. I'll hook them up. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'm not trying to break the bank in with every sale or anything like that. I mean, some puppies you're gonna, I need that minimum that I'm looking for it,
Sure.
but some I would definitely do a deal on people.
Oh my God. Smush is sleeping right now or try. It's
Hmm.
like excuse me, his eyes are like
Hanging
kind of
on.
he's hanging on. You're hanging on. How big is Smush gonna get? I know I'm calling him Smush.
I'm not 100% right
Oh my
now.
God. Look at this baby.
But hopefully he turns out something like the boy that I sent out to China not too long ago.
Oh, tell us about
Off of his
that.
mother too. It was off of her and a zero breeding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was my
Oh,
first time sending a dog international like that. It was crazy.
oh, wow. What was that whole process like?
I mean, it took like a good month of just talking back and forth, and the guy had to use like a special app in order to even talk to me and everything. And so like I went to Hannah and went to Tone and like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this guy's for real. And like, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's on me. Like he wants this dog bad, but
Yeah.
I was like scared to do it. And they kind of, you know what I'm saying, told me, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just go for it. You know what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
careful, but, and look out for this, and this. And I mean, once the guy sent me the money, I mean, he sent me the money up front for everything and paid for the shipping and everything. I mean, he
Oh,
wanted that
wow.
dog back.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah,
that's
we had to
great.
ship him to New York first, then take him to Moscow, I think it was, then take him to China.
Wow. That's a lot. How did the dog handle all the
They
travel?
had a person come from there here to pick him up in New York, and
Oh,
they
good.
flew with
Okay.
him all the way out there.
Oh, that's great. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good to know. That's good. Oh, that makes me
I don't
happy.
know how much they paid for all that, but I'm
Oh,
pretty
I
sure it
bet it
was a
was a
pretty
lot.
pretty sure it was a pretty penny.
I bet it was. Now, what do you hope to see in the bully world 10 years from now?
Um, Less people on Instagram screaming at each other every night over nonsense.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I mean, they
right.
I don't know. It's like the new breeders, I guess. That's like a thing to them. It's like the little exotic people and stuff. I don't know,
What
but
are they yelling about? I'm just curious.
everybody's dog better than everybody else's dog. I don't know,
Oh, so we need
but
more
more
camaraderie,
community
right?
and more
More
camaraderie,
community. Yeah.
more actual help and knowledge spread in the community. It's it's a lot of new people that don't have the knowledge that's trying to spread information that's not 100% correct.
Right.
And to me, you know what I'm saying, it's a standard for a reason. And if you're not breeding towards that standard, and if you're not trying to create the next best in show winner, the best national winners, then it's almost like, what are you breeding for?
Right. Yeah.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah. And one of the things that has come up a lot is the functionality of the dog. You
yeah,
got to make sure they can handle all the muscle, right? There's
yeah.
a fine line,
They gotta be
right?
able to move. They gotta be able to jump. They gotta be able to take the heat, take the cold. So you gotta condition your dogs. You know what I'm saying, having them just sitting in the cage all day and come out for 5 minutes to go to the bathroom and throw them right back in the cage is
Mm,
not gonna it's not gonna be good for them when you try to take them to a dog show all the way
right.
to North Carolina somewhere and the dog pass out in the car because he's so hyped up from anxiety and stuff like that. So it's a lot of work that goes into it. I mean, I try to do at least 10 to 15 minutes with a few dogs every day of just show training stuff and you know what I'm saying, just walking them through the neighborhood and
Yeah.
getting them acclimated, stretching them legs out and stuff. Even though
Yeah.
say like I got about a half an acre fenced in, so when I let
Right.
them out, they got plenty of room to, you know what I'm saying, run and go
Oh,
crazy.
good. Oh,
Grip
that's good.
poles, and I got spring poles back there in the backyard for them, and so yeah, they exercise.
Oh, good. I was thinking about how important it is, especially if you're saying these younger, new breeders, to have a mentor, someone like
Yeah,
you who can say, hey,
and
this is what you need to be doing.
yeah, and don't take things so personal. And you know what I'm saying, like we're not talking about you. We're just talking about the dog that you purchased, most
Right.
likely from somebody else. So you know what I'm saying, we're just letting you know that
Yeah.
this is not proper. This may not be proper. You know what I'm saying, little
Yeah.
easty westy, slight high rib, whatever. You know what I'm saying. People are like, oh,
Yeah.
take it almost personal, and it shouldn't be that way. I mean, like
Yeah,
I
I
said,
agree.
with my guy Felix Guzman, you got to have some tough skin to talk to him.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
tear your dog apart while he petting it at the same time.
He'll still love on the dog, right? But
Still
he'll
love him
tell
to
you
death. But
what
he's like,
you
oh
did
man, he
wrong.
is
What
terrible.
do you have any upcoming goals for 2024 in regards to your dogs and dog shows or just breeding in
uh,
general?
I have a young puppy. He's around 10 months old, named
Mhm.
Crisis, off
Oh,
of Grand Champion Shots Fired. Yeah, all my names are kind of
I love
crazy.
them.
That's one thing people say. Like I got some of the best names out there right now.
Mm.
But hopefully, I'm trying to champ him out in UKC. It's a show in December coming up.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It's out in I think it's in Cortland, Virginia. I want to say, or
Oh,
Chesterfield. It's in
okay.
Virginia somewhere.
Nice.
What state are you in?
I am in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been to a show yet. I can't find one. And traveling right now is not on my,
Yeah.
not in the works. So, but at some point I will get to one for sure.
Oh yeah. I'll keep you posted. I'll send you
Oh,
some
please
flyers and
do.
stuff.
Oh, thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Well, what do you think of Bully Girl magazine?
Oh, I like it a lot. I
Good.
had an opportunity to get interviewed on it before, but I kind of missed it. It was kind of like bad timing for me, I guess. And but oh yeah, that y'all got a lot of information. Been around for a long time, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Like I'm super excited about doing this right now.
Yeah, it's
But
great.
yeah, hopefully they reach back out to me to put me in a magazine so that people can see some of the big dogs in the, you know what I'm saying, on the magazine
Yeah.
one day. That'd be
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, and I mean, your BGM Warehouse article is great. And people can just
Thank you.
go to bgmwarehouse.com, just go to the site on the left, and there's so many great options. You click blogs and you can literally write in Gary Pope or Pope Kennels and it'll show right up. Was there anything we didn't touch on today, Gary, that you were hoping we would talk about it before we wrap up?
Um, I'm not sure. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I love the community. You know what I'm saying? I love the
Yeah.
camaraderie, especially like I say, like at the shows and stuff. Like I think
Hmm.
people just need to not be so nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
take your dog, even if you don't put your dog in the show, take it there, put it in front of a judge, let the judge see it, and ask the judge his opinion. And he will
Yeah.
let you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and actually, like, if you got a female, show the judge, like, yo, this is the male that I'm thinking about breeding to. What do you think? They will let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Those are people that to ask. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Like,
good.
they don't have, they're not going to have any type of biased opinion because most likely they don't know you anyway. And they just going to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Well, that is good advice. Gary, thank you so much. And I have to say goodbye to Little Smush in a few minutes. Oh my God, I just want to kiss him. So cute. Well, everybody, please subscribe to Bully Girl Magazine.
Yes.
And you also want to download the Bully Girl mobile app available in the Apple and Google Play stores. Follow at Bully Girl Mag on Instagram. And you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lisa Davis MPH. So you can see my beautiful heart dog, soulmate dog, Blue, my kitty, and my other dog, my lab, Benji. I know I'm the worst, but I'm sorry. I can't help it. No, I love Benji. He's a good boy. Anyway, everybody keep coming back, rate, review, subscribe, tell your friends, and have a great day. Thanks so much.
All right. Thank you.